Welcome to the Kennedy Space Center, Port Canaveral, Florida. Upon arriving, you will notice that there is plenty of parking. However, we chose to take an Uber from our hotel because it was only a 10-minute ride. Upon entering the facility, you will see that there are rockets that stand above, and you, once inside, can go up to them and take pictures and see them. You will also see a lot of Christmas decor, as it was Christmas when we were there. When we got into the facility, a nice lady told us that we should take the tour bus first. So we went down and saw some launch pads and then the main control building where everyone sits during launch.
Human-rated capsule to land on land.
You will hear another video from the bus.
Site. That's where they all facilitate on the day of launch, and just to the right of the American flag out there is a fairly new digital countdown clock, but you may have seen.
From there, we saw another launch pad that was getting ready to be used, and then we headed off to Station 39, which is a replica where you can stand under it and feel the pressure of the air that comes out to get an idea of what it is like on launch day. We also saw some shuttle crawlers, which take the shuttle from their storage facilities out to the launch pads. These are very large. Then we saw the Apollo 1 Crew Memorial, which consisted of postcards and letters that had been sent in from many people. Also placed around the facility are different spacesuits. And then you also get a chance to see the mini rockets that they have available that are laying down. Each rocket is a different rocket from a different mission, and they do have display boards that do explain what the rocket is, what it was used for, and then you're able to move along and see on some of them what they look like on the inside as well. Again, more spacesuits, and then we went down to the Lunar Theater, which is where we were able to see what a mock-up of the landing on the moon looked like. From there, we were able to go over and see what it looked like inside one of the rockets, so you get an idea of how close quarters it is. Again, another beautiful Christmas tree that they had up in the facility. Looking over to the modules, or the lunar modules that they used to get around, they looked very thin and flimsy in person, but I'm sure they worked just fine on the moon. From there, you can see some more outfits that they wore and who wore them. And then also this golden astronaut who was just standing there looking great. Next, you could look into the little modules that they came back in and actually see what it looked like inside. From there, you can see the lunar samples that they collected, and it also has the date and where it was found. Then you were able to see some of the other items that they've used during different missions, such as logbooks, helmets, pens, pencils, books that they took, gloves that they used, just many different little items that were of some significance to a mission. From here, you go into the gallery that holds all of these spacesuits that they have used over the many years. Each suit has a placard that explains who was wearing it, where they were at the time, and what mission it was used for. Next, we saw the New Blue Origin launch, which was under construction. And then we headed back to the main building where all of the shuttle stuff was, including the interactive controls that you could actually use. we were not good enough to actually complete a mission, but maybe you can. Then you can see what it's like when you really are in a space shuttle getting launched into space. And these tires, they actually are a lot bigger than they look in the photos. Next, you get to see a shuttle replica of the Atlantis before you go in to see the real shuttle. This has 2 floors. The first floor is down below and underneath. And then the second floor, you could go up and then see the inside. There are a couple of different ways to get back down, the stairs, or if you're really adventurous, you could take the 22-degree slide. Again, more Christmas trees. And then finally, looking at the dining area in a shuttle and also the sleeping area in a shuttle. Thank you for watching this video. Please share and subscribe.